What's up guys, I'm here with my empties video for the month of September. It's actually the middle of September till almost the end of October. The last empties video I did was for September and I didn't do it till, or I'm sorry, for August, and I didn't end up doing it till almost the end of September. So this is actually from a month and a half almost worth of stuff here is what this is. So I'll go ahead and get started. I will start with the candles first. The first one I have is Sandalwood and Suede from Bath & Body Works. It had the pretty pumpkin lid. I really like those lids. Those are really pretty. And this one was nice. It was sandalwood, of course, and then it had vetiver, I believe. Wasn't it vetiver? Yes, vetiver and white cedar and tonka bean. It was sandalwood with like a cedar and a vetiver kind of, but it wasn't super like sandalwoody like I normally like. I don't know if it's because that vetiver and that cedar kind of made it a little different, which I usually like cedar and vetiver, but it was nice, but it wasn't as good as I was thinking it was going to be. It was, I enjoyed it somewhat. It was, had kind of a medium throw. Sometimes sandalwood scents will be pretty strong, like coconut sandalwood. That one was really strong to me. I smelled much more sandalwood than I did coconut in that one, but I really liked it. This one wasn't near as good as that was to me. The sandalwood was a little softer in this one to me. It was nice, but I probably wouldn't get it again. It was, yeah, I'd probably rather get something like coconut sandalwood instead of this one before, because this one, it was just a little softer and just not quite as good to me as that one was, or some of the other sandalwood scents I've had. Let's see, next we have Warm Apple Pie from Bath & Body Works, White Barn. This one here was, it gave me problems at first. At first it was really light and I could barely smell it. I was really upset because I really loved the wallflower. The wallflower is so good in this, and the room spray is really good too. But the candle was just really super light at first. But it did start picking up about halfway through, and then especially towards the end, it did pick up quite a bit. And I actually got quite a bit of throw in it. I had it in the kitchen in my pumpkin hurricane, and I could smell it fairly well. So I was pretty pleased with it towards the last part, but it still wasn't quite as good as the wallflower was. The wallflower, just all those crust notes come out, and the bakery notes, and all the, like the apple pie filling, it just all comes out really good. And in the candle, it just wasn't, all those little notes didn't quite come out as good, but it was still nice. Not as strong and just a little more subdued compared to the wallflower. But overall, it was pretty good. I was happy that it did start doing better towards the last half of it. Okay, next we have Green Apple Orchard, also from Bath & Body Works. I have quite a bit of Bath & Body Works here. This one was from last year. I believe it was last year, I think, or was it the year before? I think it was last year. It had the leaf lid like that. This one actually, our neighbor Courtney gave this to me because she didn't like it at all. She said she burned it, I think, just once. It was fairly high up there when she gave it to me. I think she only burned it like once. She said she didn't like it at all. It had a really, she didn't like the scent it had to it. She said it had a kind of funny scent to it. And I kind of see where she's coming from, because it has the apple and, was it cedar? Yeah, cedarwood. It says fall apples, cedarwood notes, and amber. I don't know if it's that amber and cedarwood mixed with that apple that is kind of just a little different, which I don't know. Sometimes amber scents are okay to me, and sometimes I don't care much for amber. Amber kind of is, sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. But I usually do like cedar, like I said before. I don't know if it's mixed with that apple, and I don't know, it was just different. It was a certain kind of note in there that was it was really strong though. This thing, I had it in Marco's bedroom, and it was like filling up his bedroom and coming out into the hallway. But it was just kind of a little bit too much. Something in there was just a little bit too much, and yeah, I mean, it was strong, but I don't think I would get that again, because there was just some kind of note in there that was just, I don't know, it just didn't quite set well with me. Next we have Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin, also from Bath & Body Works White Barn. This was sent to us from our subscriber Jean. Thank you, Jean. So I know a lot of people don't like Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin, and I didn't hate this, but I don't love it either. It's just kind of okay. It's a sweet pumpkin-y kind of scent. But yeah, it's just, like I said, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. It's just kind of just an average kind of a pumpkin scent. Next we have Pumpkin Coconut from Bath & Body Works. This is from last year. It had the little bitty pumpkins on it. This one was really good. I burned it last year, and I had another one. I think I got this one at the SAS, I believe, I think. And it was really good, just as good as last year. Really strong, really good. Bakery, like coconut. With that pumpkin, you could even get like the pumpkin shaped pumpkin on there, and just really good and really, really strong. Next we have Autumn from last year. This is last year's Autumn. This was from just the plain lid on the top. This is from our subscriber Jean. She sent this to us, and this one did really good. It was, I'd say, a strong medium throw on this one. Really good. It's just basically apple with like a fir balsam type of note. What do they call it? Fir balsam? Yeah, fir balsam. You really get that fir balsam mixed in with the apple, and it really blends really nice. Makes a really good fall scent. So yeah, I liked it a lot. And then I also burned this year's Autumn. I had purchased this year. That had the leaf lid on the top. And I was on cold sniff. This smelled just slightly different, and it said in the notes that it had eucalyptus in it. So I thought maybe that was what it was. It had eucalyptus, so maybe that was gonna be a little bit different. But when I burned it, it was pretty much the same. I didn't really get that eucalyptus so much when I burned it. It pretty much smelled the same as years before. Maybe slightly lighter though. That tends to happen anymore. Some of the scents are lighter than they have been in years past. But it still did good though, and I was happy with it. But yeah, it smelled pretty much the same to me. It wasn't much different when I burned it. Next we have Heirloom Pumpkin. This was from, I think this was last year as well. This was sent to us from Jean, another one from Jean. And this one, I've said before, I haven't liked this in the past. Pumpkin carving, heirloom pumpkin, they're both the same thing. I've tried them, I think 2 different times. I've tried both of them. I think I've tried both heirloom pumpkin and pumpkin carving, and I didn't care for them. It was like way too spicy, and I really like spicy scents, but it was just like too much for me or something. There's just a certain kind of note that I just didn't care for in there. But I thought I'll try it again, and this time I actually kind of liked it. It wasn't nearly as off-putting as it has before. I don't know if like 3rd time's a charm type of thing or whatever, I don't know. But it still does have that kind of a super spiciness to it. I don't like it as well as like spiced pumpkin from this year, or pumpkin spice, I'm sorry, pumpkin spice from this year. That one I really liked a lot. But this one, it wasn't bad. It is definitely fall-like and everything, but it's just, there's a certain type of spice that's really super strong in this. But definitely I would put this in a larger room, because I think last year I had it in the bathroom, and I think it was just way too much for the bathroom. But this time I burned it out into the living room and the kitchen area, and it was just a bigger area, so I think it wasn't quite as overwhelming when it was in a bigger area. So it was much better this time in the bigger area. Next we have Pecan Pumpkin Cake from Mainstays. This is in the Aroma Beads scented candle. Got this at Walmart, and this one pretty much smelled like pumpkin pecan waffles. Very similar. Smells very similar to pumpkin pecan waffles from Bath & Body Works. I smelled it at first, but then after like the 2nd to 3rd burn, it started getting a little bit lighter, and then it also was burning terrible. It tunneled like terrible. I think I put foil on it like one time, but it didn't really help that much, and so I ended up just throwing it into my candle crock, And it didn't throw all that much better in there either. I could smell it when I got over in the vicinity, but it didn't do that great. I personally I don't have a whole lot of luck with my candle crock. I don't know why, but I just don't have good luck with that. I had probably like maybe 1 or 2 candles that have done really well and have thrown all the way out into the room in the candle crock. But the majority of the ones I put in there, they don't throw very well. I can smell them when I get over near the candle crock, like right around the area. But if I move out away from it in the room, I don't really smell much. I think, was it my Yankee Candle Lemon Zest? That one did really good in there. And I think I had another one that did really good in there. But there's been multiple other ones that just didn't throw very well in the candle crock. And this was another one. It just, when I got over by it, I could smell it pretty well, but if I moved away, you know, not too far back away from it in the room, I couldn't smell anything. So yeah, I like the scent, but it just wasn't very strong for me. Next we have Yankee Candle Gingerbread Maple. This one I got last year at the SAS. I got it for $5 at the SAS. This one, I loved the scent on cold. Really good. Spicy, not really maple. I almost get like I get gingerbread, almost like a pumpkin spice kind of gingerbread smell, but I could barely smell it. I had it in my Hurricane in the living room here. I moved it to the bedroom. I didn't get much of a throw with this at all, which I was really surprised because it smells really strong on cold sniff, but I hardly got any throw from it when burning. So I also put this one in the candle crock as well, as you can see, because I poured the wax out after I was done. I didn't get much out of that at all in the candle crock either. So I would not get that one again, wasn't happy with that one. Then last of the candles, I have Woodland Forest. This is from the Marble Collection. It had the dust cover here. This one, I really like this one a lot. For one thing, it would burn really, really pretty. It had the marble jar, and when it illuminated with the flames, it was like super, super beautiful. It just like lit it up really nice. It was really, really pretty. And the scent was really nice too. It has the thicker glass, and I think that thicker glass really helps the burn, because most of the candles I have in that thicker glass like that, the ones that are more expensive usually, they burn really good though. So this one is normally $29.50, but I got this on sale. I think I had, what did I have? I think I had the 40% off mystery email coupon thing. So it dropped it down to like $17, which is still a lot, but I went ahead and got it anyway. But I enjoyed this one. It was really good. It was the bergamot with the was it the, I think cedarwood, or was it redwood? It was Sierra Redwood, emerald moss, and sparkling bergamot. It was like a light bergamot, kind of a slightly cologne bergamot with a kind of a redwood, cedarish wood. Not really cedarwood, but maybe the redwood. I don't really know. Redwood I think might be a little sweeter kind of. But yeah, it was really nice. I really liked it, and it threw really good. I smelled it really nice in the bedroom. So I was really happy with that one. I really enjoyed that one a lot. Okay, so now we will get into, I have some wax melts. We'll do the Yankee melt cups first here. I have Yankee Candles Crisp Fall Night. I like this one a lot. This one was really good. I think this is the second one I've had. Really good. It's a cologne type scent, but it's a really nice cologne. It reminds me of a really nice aftershave cologne scent. Next we have Apple Spice. This one's really good too. This one was super, super strong and lasted quite a while. Really, really good. We have Autumn Leaves. This one was good. It was nice, but I don't think it lasted very long. It was fairly strong, but if I remember right, it didn't last but maybe a day or two. And then we have Spiced Pumpkin. This one was really good this year. This one was really, really strong, which I was really happy because I love this scent. Really strong, but I think it lasted maybe up to a day and a half to 2 days. It didn't linger on past that, but I was happy that it was strong anyway. Harvest. This one was okay, but it wasn't super strong. It used to be really good like in candle form, but the melt cup was just okay. I have apple cider. This one was really good too. This was really good, really strong, and it lasted quite a while. And then I have 2 forbidden apples. This is from the new Halloween line. I have 2 of these going because I had actually moved my melt cup or my centerpiece from the bedroom into the living room. I have one on my fireplace, and then I moved the one from the bedroom in here, so I'd have 2 centerpieces going at the same time. So I figured maybe that would give me a better throw in the living room. And this one was all right, but it wasn't super strong. I was kind of surprised because I thought it would be like Macintosh. Macintosh in the melt cup is super strong. But this forbidden apple is similar to Macintosh, but it's a little bit different, but it's not near as strong. This one was it was fairly light compared to Macintosh. And it didn't last real long either. It lasted maybe half a day, if that. It was pretty light, and it diminished pretty quickly. All right, so now we have a few Bitter Homes and Sensationals wax melts. We have apple brandy cider from Bitter Homes and Gardens. This one was pretty good. I liked it. It was like a nice cider, apple cider type of scent. I didn't really get much brandy. It might have had a hint of like a brandy scent to it, but mostly smelled just like an apple cider. It was really good and really strong. Next we have another apple cider. This is simmering apple cider. This one I didn't like. This one had like a, yeah, it had like a really strong, like, I don't know what it's just, I don't know. All it says is apple cider, but it almost smells like just a real strong, like, pungent, like apple cider or something, but it was just too, that pungent note just like really was just not good. I didn't like it. I just did not like it when I was burning it. I think I ended up turning it off because I just didn't care for this one at all. Didn't like that. I wouldn't get it again. Next we have Better Homes and Gardens Perfect Pumpkin Ale. This one was nice. I liked it. It was, you got like that pumpkin spice kind of a scent in it. And you did actually get like a kind of a ale, kind of alcohol note mixed in with that slightly. It was nice. I liked it. Next we have Pumpkin Marshmallow Cream. This is, I think, the second one I've had of this one. Second or third one. This one's nice. I like it. It's similar to Vanilla Pumpkin Marshmallow from Bath & Body Works, but it's kind of light to me. I have a hard time getting this one to throw for some reason. I can smell it, but it's just light. It's not as strong as I would have liked it to be, for me anyway. I've heard some other people say theirs has been strong, but mine, for some reason, just haven't been. And then last we have Sensationals Cider House Donuts. This one was really good. It was strong, really good donut, bakery, cider scent. Yeah, I like that one a lot. It was really nice. All right, and then we have one vendor wax melts. This is Apple Peach Cobbler from Candles from the Keeping Room. This was from a subscriber. This one was really good. Just like a peach apple with a slightly bakeryness to it. Yeah, it was nice. All right, now we have some wallflowers. We have Caramel Pumpkin Swirl. This one did pretty good. I had it in the bathroom and it smelled at first, but then it died out. It's one of those ones that was good and then it died out. That's exactly what happened to that one. Only lasted halfway. Next we have Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. This one was really good. I had this in our bathroom in the bedroom and it was really good. It smelled almost all the way through. Really good pumpkin pecan waffles scent, just like the candle. Really strong. I liked it. Next we have Leaves, and I had this one in Marco's bedroom, our son Marco, and he liked it. I smelled it pretty well in his room. Not as strong as a candle, but it did really good. And then last for the wallflowers, we have Warm Apple Pie. This is the second one, and like I said in the when I was talking about the candle, I love the wallflower. This one was good, but it wasn't quite as good as the first one that I had. The first one was really strong the whole way through. This one got a little bit lighter. It was strong, and then it got a little bit lighter, then strong, and then it was lighter a little bit towards the end. I could still smell it, and it was nice, but it just wasn't quite as strong as the first one I had. So I was kind of upset about that, but I still enjoyed it. All right, and then lastly, we have some hand soaps here. I have 5 hand soaps here real quick. We have Autumn Spice Strawberry. These are all from Bath & Body Works, of course. This one here, this one I didn't care for. This one was just like you smelled the strawberry, but it was like mixed with like, what does it say? The sage and spiced woods. It was just, yeah, it was just, I don't know if it was that woods with the strawberry and sage mixed with that. It was just kind of weird. I don't know. I didn't care for it when I washed my hands with it. I didn't like it. I just didn't care for it. I almost didn't even finish it because I didn't care for it, but I went ahead and stuck through it and just finished the rest of it. I got kind of used to it after a while, but I still didn't care for it. Next we have Fall Lakeside Breeze. This one was really nice. This one, it was just a, I think it was sandalwood and what else? Yeah, sandalwood with sweet basil and blue sage. Yeah, that sage mixed with the basil sandalwood type of scent. It was really fresh and really, just really good. I really, really like that one. And next we have Crisp Morning Air. This one was good. It's got your soft pine, juniper, pear. It was good, but I will say it wasn't quite as good as the soap was last year. It was just a little bit lighter to me than it was last year. I liked it still, but it just seemed like last year it seemed like it lasted a lot longer on your hands. And this year was just, you smelled it when you were washing your hands, but then it didn't last as long on your hands for some reason. So I was kind of upset that it didn't seem quite as good to me as it did last year. And then next we have Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. This is a really good, just pumpkin-y, not really pumpkin-y, it's more like vanilla and then marshmallow. A slight hint of maybe like a pumpkin spice kind of scent, but mostly like a vanilla kind of like fluffy marshmallow type of scent. It was nice, I liked it. And then last we have Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. This one is all right. It's just kind of a light pumpkin kind of scent, kind of a sweet scent to it. It's not bad, it's okay. It doesn't last a long time on your hands, but just okay. All right, so that is it for my Empties video for the month of September. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys in our next video. Bye.